in one job. All right.
Hi, folks.
Hey,
how's
how's it
everybody
going?
doing? Oh, my goodness. It is really hot in some places, huh? 107 in Arizona. Whew, my goodness. And in California, it's already real hot. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's not as hot today here in Boston. There we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
We're here.
Can I scoot this over? I can scoot this over.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, that's less annoying.
Yeah, you like that?
So happy 4th of July to you, Jaden. Thank you. I don't know. Not really a big fan of fireworks to begin with, and not feeling exceptionally full of national pride. I have to admit.
We're going to celebrate by watching Hamilton.
That's right. And by playing some Irish music
That's right.
with all of you. So we're going to start off with the Lilting Banshee in A minor. I'll write that down because it's buried back there. Hello, Mara from Italy. Oh, it's so nice to see you folks. Lilting Banshee.
And I am enjoying the weather report from all over. This is fantastic.
A minor Lilting Banshee?
Totally. Who's going to argue with that? Right?
All right. And as always, Shannon is trying to be consistent with her tempos for this mid-tempo session so that newer players and second or third instrument players can have a fighting chance.
Yes, shout out to anyone joining for the first time. Welcome.
Yes, so we're aiming for nice and chill for jigs. Here we go. Everyone, hello!
Fancy.
Fireworks!
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was very nice.
What do you got?
Oh yes, Nigel got a new book here, so we're getting the in real time updates of reading the book.
That's right. So funny to hear the weather reports from Portland. Therese said it is. I think it's a little rainy in Portland. Was that right? I think I read that correct.
We got rain.
Or cool, nice, chilly in the mid 60s. A flag flying with mask flying on the flagpole, hilarious.
Nice.
And then from David in Colorado, and it's sunny and beautiful.
Yep.
Okay, those were two places when Matt and I were in Chicago years ago. We were ready to get out of the city, try something totally different. And we said, for a couple of years, let's go to Boulder, Colorado or Portland, Oregon. So we went to visit both. And what was the weather report in each of them?
Well, the weather in Portland was beautiful and sunny and gorgeous, not a cloud in the sky for the entire weekend. And the weather in Colorado was rainy and dreary and dreadful the entire weekend. So, of course, we moved to Colorado.
Yes,
But,
and it was sunny like 350
time.
days a year or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, great to have you joining us,
good
folks. Saul, hi. You were first. Gabrielle, nice to see you in Germany, I think. And Pat, I'm glad that it's a nice evening in Waterford. And Aaron in Arizona. Whew, stay cool there. Wow. Great to see you tuning in from England there, Maria. Glad to have you in real time. And Lynn, nice to have you in real time with us today. Hello to our Boston friends, to Mary. Hello to Tomas. Oh, it's so great to see you all. And Lori, wow, in North Carolina, that it's only 93 in North Carolina. I'll bet it's swampy though, right? Yay. Hello, everybody. Jaden, really nice to see you. I think you're in Holland, and we've got California friends. Great. Barbara, great to see you in Virginia. I think she's in Reston, which is where your sister is, right? Or close, right across the street, really. That's wonderful. So we are going to carry on with some reels.
Yeah.
We're going to carry on with reels. Pat had mentioned the Shaskeen last time. Haven't thought of that tune in a long time. This is the great thing about doing a session with a lot of different folks weighing in. You think of tunes that you haven't played in a long time. So the Shaskeen, and you also do it, I think, with the Blackberry Blossom later on in the set. So we'll do the Shaskeen, the Maid Behind the Bar, which is on the guided session playlist, and the Blackberry Blossom. Those are lovely tunes for Pat there.
Starting with a little G, D, and G. So
I'm writing them in.
Thank you for writing them in. And let's see, we got, man, there's just even more tunes coming along, more requests. Yeah, I've got to say, guys, we've been talking about everyone else's weather. Ours is gorgeous. This is like perfect outside right now. It's been sunny, beautiful, and I have things to grill after we are done. It's true. We'll be doing a little bratwurst.
But first, we'll be playing some reels at 63. I'm aiming for 63. I'm aiming for moderate tempos, really trying to be honest about this, guys. Trying to be gentle with the tempos. Nice and chill. Here we go. Woo! Barney, how nice to see you tuning in from New York. Been a long time. I hope that you're doing really well. And boy, this is really a fun project and a fun challenge to keep these tunes at a moderate pace and try to play them as beautifully as we can. This is not the normal pace, or this is not the typical pace that we always play these tunes. This is a bit slower, and hope this is helpful for you.
We call it moderate.
Yeah, but it's really, really a lovely thing to do. I enjoy this and the company. So this is really great. We're going to carry on with some polkas, the Ballydesmond polkas. We had a few folks asking for, and Aaron, I saw you ask for High Part of the Road. So I'll make a note of that one. So let's see here. Ballydesmond is an A. Those are both. Two of them, anyway, in A.
Two. Okay. And, well, that's quite a picture. And
A minor, I guess we'll say.
Yeah.
Dorian.
How's it go? Yeah, I'd call that A minor.
A minor. Okay. Tomas is very particular about the modes, and I do appreciate that. And you're very colloquial. And I appreciate that as well. Yeah. I really do. I have it in my heart to bring in a lot of different viewpoints.
That's right.
Unless they're harmful and ugly and racist, I'm up for a lot of different views. The Boys of 45. Oh, man. Gosh, I haven't thought of that one in a long time. Isn't it the Boys of 25? Maybe it is 45. Maybe
there might be a lot of boys. You know?
Okay. So here we go. La la dee 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 dee. 1, 2, 3. Couldn't decide if I would do a high A or a low A at the end.
Yeah, there you go.
Lots of comments came in. Killarney Boys of Pleasure. Oh, that would be a nice one. I'm not going to be able to think of it today. So I'll do it next week. That's a good one. Along with Boys of 25 or 45 or 75 or all of them.
Yeah.
And I do love these flute questions. I'm designing a flute class for Mad Week in a couple of weeks. So this is good input because it kind of gives me ideas of things that folks really need to work on. I mean, I know things that we all need to work on, but you know, it's good. How do I get such nice tone on the flute? Well,
she blows over the little hole.
It's because I sit beside such a good guitar player. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my tone. You know, everybody does have maybe a slightly different tone. Go ahead.
Here's your tone.
I will say one thing about tone is it does kind of matter how the air feels and sounds going in. That's going to affect how the air feels and sounds
going out. You mean going
out.
into your lungs?
Yeah, like how you breathe in affects how it goes out and how relaxed your throat is. But also, I was talking about this with my friend Jock the other day, and you know, there is such a thing as like a nice chiseled, really keeping it chiseled and going right into the flute. So important. But also, there's a way of kind of softening it too. And I mindfully combine the two. So sometimes I might go, and sometimes I might go. It's a subtle difference. One of them is a little bit smokier, a little bit more. So I think if you kind of keep doing both, I think it's interesting and adds a lot of color. There you go.
Okay, and before we get too
that's it.
Why would we sound a little bit flat? Oh, we're that's because we tune 3 cents sharp just to be no.
Are we flat?
No, he's saying that it seems flat. I
had asked if you were low.
Well, I'm going with my tuner says I'm in. So.
Oh, okay. Talk to the nice people.
Oh, we're gonna do this? Okay. Yeah. So before retuning, we were checking earlier, and Shannon had tuned and I had tuned, and then we got together and we were like, wait, we aren't quite in tune. So,
I said.
It is entirely possible.
I said
okay.
we weren't quite in tune.
Yeah, you did say that.
You said that I was off my rocker.
Well, no, I just said that I'm in tune.
You implied.
Okay.
You implied.
All right, we're trusting technology here.
Okay,
but
go.
Okay.
He's right on.
Yeah.
You're completely right. Okay. You win.
Yeah. Anyway, what can we do? I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna.
Yeah. God only knows. Let's just play something.
All right, so we're gonna carry on with some jigs.
Jigs.
And a recommendation. I think it was Alex last time. Oh, and Sergio, I saw your wonderful request for the Roisin Douv, and I'll do that next week as well. Oh my gosh, I'm really stacking things up for next week. I promise I will do those two next time. Right. So we had a request for the Besom in Bloom. What is a besom? I looked it up. It's like a twig broom.
Yeah, sure it is.
But it also can be a derogatory term for a person, usually a woman. What? Oh, but it's such a pretty name. Yeah. But what's besom in bloom? It's like
a twig in bloom.
A twig, but it's a broom. Oh, like the flower broom?
We'll leave it to you guys to look that up there. If anyone has a definitive thing of what the besom in bloom actually means.
Okay, so we will do that. And then we'll do the rose and the heather and the thrush and the straw.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice. And we'll do them on the whistle.
Great.
Yeah.
Besom appears to be, it's one of these tricky little things that's like, it's, I guess I would say it's in G, but it definitely starts on D, so it's kind of gets a little crazy. When do I play standard and drop D? Well, right, I've been playing standard thus far, and but shall I do drop D? Yeah, I'll do drop D.
Wow, this is a very technical episode. Isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's weird. We are, as Shannon mentioned, we're going to be teaching for Mad Week in a couple weeks. I'm doing some guitar and bouzouki, and Shannon will be doing some flute. And great. So if you have lots of technical questions, we can answer those.
Okay, so besom is Dutch for broom.
Not sure where that gets us. Okay, here we go.
2, ready. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, tempo. Yeah, I know.
Gosh,
I can. Wow.
This
get
is
all
a
hyped
lot
up.
of this is a lot of things to keep track of, Matt Eaton.
Oh, it's very slow. That feels very slow, Shannon.
Well, 1, 2, a little faster. Oh, I'm not in tune. Not in tune. I played it for you. And I'm so moved that you shouted out for the Tommy People's Note and the Rose and the Heather. That high note, oh, it's so great. He used to play it in the key of A, but anyway, that high note, that is the Tommy People special that I showed you guys last year at Acadia Trad Week. Wow, this is extensive. We'll show it to everybody when you're done, yeah? Okay. And it was with great sadness that we did not get an opportunity to be with you again this week, this year for Acadia Trad Week. Right? Yes, yeah, yes. So that's why I chose that set of tunes. Yeah. Oh, and Steve tuned in, and Steve shouted out for the Tommy People's Note. So there we go. And great that there are some camps that are offering virtual things. Great that we can do this session and reach out to you guys virtually. So there's silver linings and bittersweetness as well. Yeah. So Ray, last week, and I think the week before, you asked for Lord Gordon. So just so you know, there's a piece of paper here. This is what I've been putting together for you guys to incorporate some requests, and I have also a roadmap of Lord Gordon's because I hadn't played it in a while, and I realized that I always forgot how the last part goes. So I think
the 27th part.
Yes. So beginneth perhaps a corner. The 5-part corner.
The multi-part.
The 5-part tune.
Could do a multi-part because you could do 7. You could do
no,
some of the
thank
big
you.
Ones. Yeah,
5-part tunes. So here we go. Santiago, it's so great to see you as well, and everybody. So wonderful to see you, and so glad that you're tuning in. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do Lord Gordon's for Ray. It's in the key of D, and it's got 5 parts. I think we won't do it as slow as some of the other reels because it's just
there's a lot of it.
Just take forever. So we'll try around here. I think
you need to press return there.
Is that about right?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll give it a go. Don't be overwhelmed if a 5-parter feels like to you. Learn just 2 parts. And the next week you can learn just 2 parts. And then you only have to learn 1 part and you got the whole tune. But also, these are big tunes. Mm-hmm. And so it's a lot to chew on. Yeah. So take your time with them.
Also, another, I always find with the huge ones, learning the last part first. First of all, just so you're sort of like going into more familiar territory as you play it. But then also, if you know the last part, that's a really good roadmap because it's possible, like I did earlier this afternoon, kind of get lost in a tune like this because especially backing it, it's they tend to be a lot of them tend to be a lot of the same chord.
This is what's going on in the other room.
Yes. Meanwhile,
okay.
You guys.
It looks really rich. I can't wait to hear the backstory on all that. Okay, here we go. Come on, America, wear a mask.
Well, God.
The nice thing about learning a 5-parter too is if you kind of mark how each part starts. That's what I did for myself. That then gives you a roadmap to go back and say, I kept messing up the 3rd part. So when Shannon Heaton goes through this video and plays along with it, she'll realize, that 3rd part, just got to solidify it.
Or when you
really nice moves in the 4th part or whatever that was. Gorgeous.
Took me a while to realize there was the same scale at the end of every part. And of course, if you do want to go through the tunes, it has been made much easier by some kind and generous people who have been cataloging, I guess, all the stuff that we've been playing on these sessions. So this is fantastic. You can just look through the list, and
it really is fantastic.
Get the starting time of each tune. It's
Yeah, and though we have lots and lots of tunes that we've cycled through, we're trying our best to every week incorporate a good percentage of things from the regular guided session playlist. Yep. Just again, so that you don't have so much to to bite off,
to
ingest, digest. All right. Yeah. Love that people are connecting about summer events, some of them which have gone virtual. This is fabulous. Okay, so we're going to carry on with some hornpipes. Yes, somebody requested some hornpipes. So you'd requested Horse Kane's hornpipe. Great. And then Mary last week had requested the Golden Castle, so we'll do those too. Horse Kane's in G, or Horse Keen's. I guess Jimmy says his last name Keane. Horse Keen's, and the Golden Castle in A. Yeah?
Nice. So guys, got to tell you, last night I had a dream. I dreamt that I was in one of my favorite bars in Boston. It was kind of like actually sort of a weird dream combination of two places. But it was lovely. It was just a great night. I was seeing old friends. I was chatting with people. I was having a drink. It was great. And then all of a sudden I realized, sort of got this awareness, and I looked around and nobody was wearing a mask, and everyone was really close to each other. And then I realized I wasn't wearing a mask. And then I woke up in a cold sweat. This is what we've come to, friends.
I know, I've had those dreams too.
Can't even have fun in my dreams now.
Lol.
Thanks, Nige.
Okay, I'm taking my roadmap of that tune away. I did it. And I'm going to play it this week. I love Lord Gordon's. It's just has been so long since I did it. Okay, so here we go. Oh, such a good tune.
Oh, it's beautiful.
1, 2, 1. Lovely tune, lovely request there. I had a thought. Oh, and that was Funny Dream, Matt. No more beer for you before bed. Or maybe no more of this like lighter beer. Matt is trying something different for summer.
This is the Night Shift Night Light.
You did this last week
craft
as well.
Lager. Yeah.
Yes, you did this last week for the
I
first
bought
time.
a bunch of them.
Yeah, and it's not something that I would drink. But I think it's great that you're drinking that, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. But maybe that's the problem. Maybe that is what led to the nightmares.
What, my enjoyment?
Yeah, maybe. No more enjoyment.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna carry on. We're gonna do the Silver Spear, Far From Home, and Man of the House. We had some requests, and then we're going to do our offertory. Yeah. That's right. So we're gonna just bust through these.
While Shannon's typing this in, I got a question for the class. So to the Europeans in the session, have you guys seen the new Will Ferrell movie Eurovision? And if so, do you think it's funny?
Yeah, ding dong it is.
Yeah, ding dong. We think it's hilarious, but I don't know if that's just because
we're Americans and we're stupid.
And, I'm just wondering if the humor translates or if it's even available over there. And if not, yeah, ding dong. Just Google that.
Stop.
Okay. So what are we doing? We're Silver Spear, Far From Home, and Man of the House.
Yes.
D, G, and E minor at the patented moderate tempo.
1. Ooh. Ready?
Okay.
Oh,
sorry, guys.
I was so excited, Maddie. Okay, Silver Spear into Far From Home into Man of the House. Here we go. B part of Silver Spear, last B part. 2. But I have to pause for a second to say that actually Father Ted did a program on the Eurovision. That is hilarious.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to look that up. Thank you very much. Ready? B part. request. I saw it come in, and I just put it on in there.
Nicely
Joe
done,
Cooley's
nicely
reel. We added at the end. Okay, it is time for our offertory. We're going to do Luanne's. Is what we're going to do.
Oh.
We're going to do a set of jigs for you now. This is our offertory set of tunes. If you are still being paid to work, and you can throw a little bit in our virtual tip jar, there are links for PayPal or Venmo in the notes below. And if you are not being paid to work, it is okay. We are delighted to have all of us here, no matter what the circumstance. So we're going to carry on with a set of jigs for you. This is our gift to you, Luanne's, Pauline O'Neill's, and Sailing Down Fulton Street. Woo! Very excited to see this Father Ted send up of Eurovision. And there's been a lot of chat about the song, the Ya Ya Ding Dong of the Father Ted Eurovision episode. I'm really looking forward to getting inspired by that. This has been a time of great inspiration. I've been writing a lot of tunes based on this time with you, this time here, and it's fun. So I have a feeling something's going to show up next week, so please make sure to come back.
The middle
so I'll
jig
write
was
those tunes
Pauline
down.
O'Neill. Oh,
Luanne's jig. I wrote for our friend Luanne Anderson in Lincoln, Nebraska. She was a great dancer. Then we played Pauline O'Neill's in the key of G, which I think I called Unknown Jig on our album Blue Skies Above because I didn't know the tune. Yes. Sailing down maybe Fulton Street. I wrote for the hill right outside our home. Great. My lovely horse. I cannot wait. I'm really getting excited. I've also got a typewriter tune in the works. I typed a bunch of things, and then I'm going to write a jig with that same pattern. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is My Lovely Horse the Father Ted song?
Yes. Yes. I can't wait to hear it.
Could do it in a medley with I Have a Horse Outside.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so speaking of being inspired, I think we have time for just one more. Speaking of being inspired and writing new tunes, I really did like the Limerick Lift Off that we wrote for you, Jalen. So we're going to end with that. We'll do 2 slip jigs before it. We will do, because we had some requests, we will do Red Molly, Moll Roe. That's a lovely tune, and it is in fact the tune that is at the beginning of my Tune of the Month lessons when I break a tune down once a month. And coming up in just a week or so, I'll be putting up a new virtual collaboration with my friend Kieran Jordan, a really beautiful version of the Ash Plant that I learned from the late, great Kevin Henry. So we will do Red Molly. We will do The Night Before Larry Was Stretched. And then we will end with the Limerick Lift Off. If you don't know this tune, all you need to know is... So remember that. A, E, F, A, B. You could write that down. A, E, F, A, B. If you know just that part of it, you'll be able to play along with the A part of the tune. I have to get my notes. I have to get my notes because I can't remember all of these languages. Before we play these tunes... A deep, deep thank you to all of you for helping us build this community, for giving us something to look forward to on American Independence Day, which feels very glum. And also, we hate fireworks. We had a traumatic firework experience in Sulpanburi years ago. We'll tell you about it another day. Yeah. But anyway, this is such a lovely way to stay in touch with our local gang and also to really broaden our community and share a little slice of Medford, Massachusetts with folks all over the place. So a deep thank you to all of you, to folks tuning in from Brittany, Trugares, to our French friends, merci beaucoup, arigato gozaimasu, tusen tak, dziękuję, vielen dank, mille grazie, Gramahagach, muchos gracias, evharisto, danku, sheshe, hvala vam, shukran, eskerikasko, ta palat, spasiba, ahehe, salamat bo, terima kasih, dioch, toda, thank you, kamsahamida, and kusanem. And again, ahehe to our friends in Navajo Nation, and we're really thinking of you. And please be so well, and know that you are in our thoughts. So here we go, a few beautiful slip jigs, and hopefully the third one you enjoy as well. So here we go.
You want an intro?
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, intro. Oh, I have to write it in anyway.
It's going to be a long intro. Which one are we doing first?
G.
Sorry.
As it says in the things there. We're going to go G and then B minor and then A. I was thinking that sounded a bit high. I thought you were going to make it...
No, I didn't.
So that's where we're going. It's always good to know where you're going.
That's what I hear.
As Matt said, learn the end first. Well done. Let's hear from Matt Eaton. Woo! G. 2, 3. Have a fifth on the 4th. Very funny. Take very good care, everybody. Hope to see you here. Hope you're well. And stay tuned for the Father Ted tune next week.